found a treasure in my eyepieces. I bought a telescope some months ago. It was second hand, and what I've it came with the eyepiece, only one eyepiece. And when I was looking and filming with that eyepiece, I noticed this very clear images it gives. Nothing like similar to any other eyepieces that I had, and I was surprised. I didn't know much about orthos, and so I uploaded a video, and somebody made a comment about it that this is not an ortho. I didn't know exactly what ortho. I studied about orthos. I was not really appreciative of the difference, but I thought that this one is good. Probably the telescope is good. But now tonight I'm going actually to try it on Jupiter and Saturn. Anyway. What I've noticed is that it is Japanese, but it is a special Japanese ortho with a circle E. I will try to show that to you. Yeah, as you can see, there is a circle V, Japan circle V. And if I can be right, this is a one or double circle. Anyway, this is a Vixen. V stands for Vixen. This is a brilliant orthoscopic eyepiece. I was sure it is good because I could see it. I could see the quality. But now, I was wondering why that person was telling to me that's not ortho. What was in it for him? What the difference it made for him? The only thing is that probably he was hoping that I would sell it or something. I don't know. I may be wrong, but this was a strange insistence. I have a Bader ortho, a classic ortho 10mm, which is really giving me good pictures. I have a Tova, I think, circle T, 6mm, 1-inch eyepiece. That also gives good pictures at special occasions, not much good at the normal picture because it has really 6mm is really high magnification. And then I have an 18mm Kellner, which really gives good pictures, but not as good as the images, not as good as the orthos. And now I came back to this 25mm ortho. I was looking in my eyepiece and I just, oh, this is ortho. That guy was talking about it. He was obsessed with my ortho. Although it was just a YouTube video. So I looked at it and I saw that, oh, there is a little Japan V, circle V is written here. I think it is a one circle or two circle. There's a two circle ones is from the 1986 onward. It's not very big circle, so I assume this is two circle. If it is one circle, that was even better. Two circle in this focal length is also good. I've read in the forums in Cloudy Night actually that this is also good. Some of the other ones are not very good. The lower focal lengths. But this is. I'm going to clean it again to prepare it for tonight to look at the Jupiter with this, or at least for a wide-angle view of this guy. Or moon if it is later coming, not tonight because we are now in new moon. Anyway, now that I have a treasure, I'm going to enjoy it. I was thinking about buying a ortho of a wider field, angular field, and wider field of view, higher focal length, lower magnification. And I was seeing that the prices are really high. I mean, ENS Optical, that is, they buy it from the internet and they sell it from the eBay, and they sell it again in the eBay retailer. They're selling them about 60, 70, 100 sometimes. Those kind of prices. There is a Kohoki Fujiyama versions, 80, 90 from Germany, even from China. I tried once, but they didn't send it, but the price was £72 in AliExpress. And no, I have one actually, and I'm really going to enjoy this. It's quite hefty metal. And now I know that this is Vixen. That adds to the value. Vixen is the best brand, one of the best brands of telescopes. Japanese. And of course Chinese are taking easily catching up with everyone, but anyway, that's what we have now. And we have a lovely ortho. Okay, I found that lens had a little lens of this orthoscopic Vixen eyepiece had a little bit fungal growth inside it. So I removed it. I removed this ring inside, which I will show you now. There are two rings inside, and I use this just normal screwdriver, small screwdrivers, to turn this and access the lens. I clean the lens. The best way for cleaning the lens is use isopropyl alcohol. Optical wonder of the bother is practically isopropyl alcohol. You can buy 1 liter of this for £5. Bought this for £15, and I mean I buy it again like that. I just bought the original isopropyl, 1 liter of it. So anyway, that kills the fungus, get rid of the fungus, and removes it. This is the comment I received from this Polish-looking person. Seeing that I'm wrong and he is right. It's strange. Then what is in it for him? Anyway, that was my answer. And this is the reply back. And this was my civilized reply. I didn't want to continue arguing. And you can see my original video after this, so enjoy. Okay, I'm using now the Konos telescope on a very close target. I change the focus, and you can see that can clearly, and the leaves on the ground. The distance is around 10 meters. And I change the focus, you can see the leaves which have been eaten by the beetle. And if I focus more, you can see what is beyond that. In the beyond the fence, you can see the snow. You can see the corrugated material, some corrugated material. You can see some decking board. You can see the fence definitely. And now I change the focus again back to the leaves and go on the plant. The only thing is that the dovetail of it is not long enough, so I have to just adjust it in one point. If I change that, I may be able actually to use it in a better way. I'm using the Alter universal mobile phone holder, and I can say that this is really working well. The optics is very good. It had a chromatic aberration. What I've done is that I added the semi-apo filter to this, Bader semi-apo filter, so it removes almost all the chromatic aberration. I may get a few more of this just to add to the other eyepieces that I have. I'm changing the focus. You can see the Coke written on that. The volume also is written. Beautiful. Now I'm changing the focus to pick the leaves. Yeah, you see the leaves there. This was the setup I was using with this conoscope. As you can see, it is attached to the eyepiece. I must say this orthoscopic 25mm is better than the mid 26mm. Perfect. I'm now a fan of orthos. And this is a telescope as I've attached to this mount for the Skywatcher Heritage Virtuoso Maxus of Cassegrain mount. It's not a go-to, but you can attach a handset to it, make it go-to. It tracks the sidereal movement of the objects in the sky. And as you can see, the distance, I can point now to that can. If I can pick it here, barely visible at the center, if you can see. The camera cannot really show it as good as the telescope. Now I go back to the setup. This is unboxing of a telescope. Let's see what's inside. Okay, it's well packed. Look, meter after meter of the stuff. Oh, there must be something inside this. What is this? Oh, star diagonal. That's lovely. Good long screws. Okay, let's see what is this one. Oh, what is this? Let me just, I need two hands. Okay, this is a Konus dust shield, and that is a telescope, 80 millimeter f4. That means it's a very wide angle telescope, and this is metal. Lovely. There was something inside it. Let me open this one. Okay, oh, one eyepiece, quite heavy. That's 25 millimeter orthoscopic, fully coated 1.4. Oh, that's really good, heavy, quite heavy. It's made of glass, not plastic. And this is a 2x Barlow lens. And also this one is heavy. Oh, I'm getting excited. What is this? Must be a finder scope. Yeah, I'm right. It's a beautiful finder scope. Probably 20 by something. The length of the width of the diameter of this main lens is 20. Anyway, good lens. Now we come to the most important point, optical tube, assembly tube. Oh, look at that. That's the glass of it. That's a Konus telescope. It has a dovetail bracket, it seems. Can be attached to any telescope. With a Vixen dovetail bracket. Okay, let me all put together. Oh, before that, there is another thing here. What is this? Oh, it's a finder holder. That's lovely. Yeah, another nice item. Okay. Anything else? Thick format bottom. Protected it. Very well packed. I'm really impressed.